Wildcard are a team that have been constantly vying it out to try to make it onto the international stage with some success, and most recently some big success. And I'm here with a very special member of that team. It's your boy Speed. How's it going, dude?
I'm doing well. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. I mean, I kind of want to talk first a little bit about your journey, about kind of how you started out, you know, making like content and stuff, and then moving into kind of professional play, and now, you know, here at international tournaments. I mean,
yeah.
Tell me a story.
It's been a long road, a long road. I mean, I've been playing Dota for 10 years now, which I guess probably isn't that long considering a lot of players are like 15, 20. Did content for a while, liked making videos, liked teaching people the game, but the fire inside of me to go pro and play the game was always there. So kind of just did Game Leap for a while. Then I'm like, oh, I'm actually gaining a lot of rank. Maybe I can do this. And then, you know, one thing happens after another, and then you end up here.
Interesting. So do you reckon like the time when you were working and making content, do you think you were kind of like learning about yourself and how to kind of learn the game at a deeper level for yourself as well?
Yeah, I actually think, funny enough, I think doing Game Leap was like a huge reason I made it to the top level. I actually think like making videos and having to teach people the game is probably more practical for learning the game than like spamming 10 pubs in a night. You know what I mean? You really have to understand what you're talking about rather than just like, I don't know, feeling the game like a lot of players try to do. Sure.
And you're kind of like looking at your own like critical processes of yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's really cool. And then of course there was a whole sort of NADPC seasons which you were playing in a lot of, and then kind of slowly gained that experience. What was that like when you were playing in those?
Yeah, I mean the early ones, those are good memories. The early ones were just with friends. I mean, and that's really what got me back into pro scene. So I mean, kind of shout out DPC in that regard. I don't think I would have rejoined the pro scene if it was just constant qualifiers, because I just played it with friends. My friends were like, let's do this. It's fun. You can just, you know, play some games. We were in Div 2 NA, which is like, I mean,
the best of the best.
Yeah, some of the goats are still there, or well, doesn't exist. But yeah, I don't know. And then we just, again, kind of same thing. We just rose through it, or I rose through it slowly but surely. It just kept joining slightly better teams. Yeah.
Absolutely, and here we are today. You know, there's a few more steps, but you know, let's talk about Valahia. You know, you find yourself at this tournament. What are you hoping to kind of learn from this Valahia?
I think the big thing from tournament to tournament is just comfort and confidence. Like, just not feeling stressed, really. It's as simple as that. You know, it's very easy to get overwhelmed when you get on the stage. You know, you only get to play a few games. It's easy to feel like these games mean a lot, and then you're like doing too much, or you know, you're misstepping because you're just nervous, or you're not playing to your potential. So yeah, just getting comfortable.
Absolutely, it's kind of like another thing to learn and get into the kind of habit of. And for your team as well, you know, because you guys recently qualified for a really big event at the end of the year, the International. Congratulations on that, by the way. So is this sort of like preparing, you know, you want to do well here so that then there's a little bit more confidence for TI?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, you know, like obviously qualifying to TI gave us all a big confidence boost, and that boost is still going. I'm sure our adrenaline from that win is still going, but one step at a time. You know, getting better at Dota at this level just takes forever. So like, I don't want to get ahead of myself and say I should get top 8, top 4 at this tournament. You know, we're still working our way there. So
good luck coming forward into Valahia. Is there any particular team you think you've got a really good shot at taking down here?
I don't know. I think we actually feel like we can beat anyone, which sounds cocky. And you know, who knows? Maybe we'll get smacked. But like, we feel pretty good. Like honestly, we feel like we have a good idea of like how to play our version of Dota, things we like to do. So we're in good stride right now. Hopefully that just, I don't know, converts. Yeah.
Good stuff, Speed. Thank you so much for going to talk to me, and best of luck here at Valahia 5.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.